So, sentences also are made up of phrases or clauses. Now let's understand what a phrase is. A phrase is a group of words that express some meaning, though not a complete meaning. Now phrases function like parts of speech, and phrases are of three classes. The first one, a noun phrase. Now a phrase that functions like a noun is called a noun phrase. Like all phrases, a noun phrase does not have a subject and a verb. Let's take a look at this example. All the kids were sleeping. Now here, the part that functions like a noun is all the kids, right? So let's take another example. How to do it is a difficult question. In that sentence, how to do it is my subject or noun phrase. Is a difficult question becomes my complement. What's a complement? A complement is a group of words included in a sentence to make its meaning more complete. So we understand what a noun phrase is. Let's look at another example. The black cow gives several liters of good milk. Here in this sentence, the black cow is my noun phrase. Gives is my verb. Several liters of good milk is again a noun phrase, but is an object or a complement. Let's move on to the next one, an adjective phrase. An adjective phrase is a phrase where it functions like an adjective. Now adjective phrases usually begin with a preposition or a participle, and it follows the noun that it's modifying. So in this sentence or example, my grandfather is a man of great wisdom. I understand that my grandfather is the noun. So is a man again is a noun. So of great wisdom becomes my adjective phrase. It begins with a preposition here, of, and it follows the noun, and that's what it's modifying. What sort of a man is he? He's a man of great wisdom, right? So other examples of adjective phrase. We like stories with a happy ending. We, subject, like, verb. Stories is my object. With a happy ending is my adjective phrase. Again, in that adjective phrase, with a happy ending, with is a preposition. So likewise, we understand that the tip to identify an adjective phrase is usually begins with a preposition or a participle, and it modifies the noun that it's following. So again, look at another example. Women like flowers with a sweet scent, right? So women, noun again, like is my verb, flowers is my object, with a sweet scent is the adjective phrase, where again that adjective phrase begins with a preposition with. Let's move on to the last phrase, which is the adverb phrase. An adverb phrase functions like an adverb. So let's look at this example here. He answered in a rude manner. Here, in a rude manner is the adverb phrase. It begins with, in, and this is an adverb of manner. Let's look at another example. The sun rises in the east. Now, the sun rises in the east. In the east is the adverb phrase, that is an adverb of place. Where does it rise? In the east. Or I waited for a few hours. In a sentence like that, for a few hours again is the adverb phrase, where it tells me the time limit to how long I was waiting. So that's an adverb of time. So likewise, we've understood how to identify a noun phrase or an adjective phrase and an adverb phrase. Now sentences don't stop here. We have another segment to it, which is clauses. Now let's understand what a clause is.